So you're going back to this. He goes to defend it. See because my hips are out a little more, I'm not so much under it like this. I'm more this way on. See that? You guys are kind of under it. It's making it hard to pull that off of that.
Right.
See, I want to go right the way he's got it hooked. I want it to go opposite of the way he's got it hooked. So I want to be here more.
Oh, I see.
So now it's a lot easier to pull that.
Right.
Now for me, I still get on there if I can.
Yeah, see there.
Okay. If this one isn't working here, he starts coming up and he starts coming over this. Chop this down and turn it. And sometimes that won't be up, it'll be down, but you just thread it in through here. If this isn't working, straight arm bar, wrist locks, whatever you want. If this isn't working from this point, push this off. Push this away. Juju call it. Jiu-jitsu call. We're not Jewish people. We always have to make sure when he calls our racist. Over here. Okay. Well, what's the big defense here? Rolling, but what else before the roll? You better do something with this. Ah, look what he does. He pulls it in. If I feel that, a lot of times, I'll come up in here.
It just isolates that arm better.
Just that. Just keeping that. Now, what I want to do, yeah, like you said, I'm isolating it. So if I just do this, he knows what's up. He's going to try to pull that out. But I want to close this gap up with my body, so I sit in on it, close the gap up, and use my hip. Right. If this isn't working, start working other things. There's lots of other things we can work in here. And get ready to film it. That's not going to be pretty. No. See what I'm saying? Why do I go from here?
Yeah.
I come up here and I throw this leg over.
I don't know, 45 also by the time you did that to me.
So, but what will happen most of the time is we get back to here, and even before you get to the asylum or anything, he's already shutting down with position. With position, so I push it off and get in here.
Yeah.
Now, this almost is a little different in that I want to be at a little more of a 45-degree angle, and I want the foot closest to him on bottom. That's going to help drive the shoulder a little deeper into the mat. Okay. But what will often happen is he'll roll. He'll go to roll. When he rolls, I got to control the roll. Use his weight now. See, I'm controlling the hips here, and I can do this to you.
Oh yeah.
It doesn't matter the size on this part. You got to control the hips. Push it, clear it. Now I just mount at this point.
Right.
Unless he's depending on what he's doing.
Right.
When we mount, what we call a tiptoe mount, we bring this in, just like that. If I bring this up and over, it's a lot easier for him to block. Now, if you have flexibility problems, bring this foot in here, bring your hand. This position we call twister side control. Notice that, I don't know that we're going to get into a lot of this today, but notice that it would be nice to at least learn the position so next time you come down, you have a jump start on it. You could at least, if you can control somebody from here, your submission from here will go up a little later. But from here, notice that I'm under the armpit here, under here. You can choke me out from here. You're sweeping. So it's important that I'm here. Notice that I'm at the tip of the knee. I'm not down here on the thigh. I got to be at the tip of the knee. It's a lever. I need to control this at the longest point of the lever. It also prevents this from coming up and bashing me. This knee from coming over and bashing me. And I don't like to leave this on the floor because sometimes the guy can put his hips on your knee and then turn into you. So I like to keep this just in that little pocket there of his hip. You have to feel the wedge there, Stu? Yeah. So it helps create that wedge. If we're here, he's got three basic options from here, really. And again, we're talking very basic. He either hangs out and does nothing, which is something, right? Doing nothing is doing something. So if he does nothing, what do? Just mount. Right? We just mount. You go here, you go over on side. Now, back to twister side control. Secondly, he may turn away. If he turns away, what are you going to do? Take his back, right? Thirdly, he turns into me. So, oh, sorry. Did I pinch your skin there? I felt it. So, third, he turns into me. Here. I'm staying far up above his hip too. See this? I'm not staying way down here. I don't want to be down here. I'm going to keep my head away from here. This is called a fishnet. Even if he's just here, sometimes you can hook under here. Pull it into here. Get your elbow to the floor. Most everybody's bigger than me, so it's hard for me to get my hands fully under here for a good fishnet. That's hard for me to get because everybody's bigger than me. So as long as I found that as long as I can keep this elbow to the mat and control here, and isolate this just long enough to get this hook in. Like that. There's a lockdown. Back to the lockdown. Okay. There you go. Like this. Okay. Or I got at this point, notice this is still keeping everything in tight. I need to walk my hips up here where my chin is. So I control this as I'm walking up, walk it up, and you give yourself a little push off. This is gonna go, well, let's start out actually with the cranks. Let's roll them over, go for the cranks. Notice that this is controlling on the inside, not here. Here he brings the foot off, kicks me in the face. So I'm gonna control it. I'm gonna control it here. Even if he kicks me in the face on accident, he's trying to manipulate my hands with his feet, you know. The other thing is that make sure this is good and extended so I can move him where I want to move him. But this side moving also keeps this just immobilized. Go to the toe and give it a pull. You don't want to be down here, you want to be at the toe. Make sure you maintain your grip over here as you do that. Give it a good pull. If he still doesn't tap, foot in your heel, give it a push. If he still doesn't tap, thread the needle here, do a kamikaze. That's the first one. So we're right there now. Again, straighten your toes. That's what does it. Notice before I pull this leg out, control again. Then the leg comes out, lock him back in. Now from here, we go to, you know what this one is? Crotch ripper. Crotch ripper. So here. If he doesn't tap here, bring your foot off and give him modified.
That one sucks, don't it?
Now, kick my heels to the floor and sit up a little bit. Now we're at a banana split.
Yeah.
Okay, now from the banana split, we reach under the head, palm under the head, twist to the twister.